Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Josh, and we are talking about season 2, episode 1 of Superman and Lois. You know what? Last year when this show came out, it was an unexpected hit for me. I am a diehard Superman fan, but I really hated how Superman was treated on the show Supergirl. I thought the characterization of him was great, but he was really just used as a jobber, or someone to springboard Kara, make her, the alpha. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but yeah, I really hated the way he was always. They always like shoved it in your face. He is second fiddle. I'm going full out, and you're the best, Kara. You're the best. Why do you always have to show me up? Like, he literally said things like that, and that really kind of got on my nerves. Like, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Superman and Lois season 2 episode 1. You know what? It was a pretty good episode. I wouldn't put it up there with some of the best. There's a lot of frustrating things about it that I'm sure we will find out. Lois is going through a hard time after Natalie shows up. And it takes the whole episode. Like, she's angry at everybody. And it's not even like this is the day after Natalie shows up. This is 3 months later. So you're like, what is happening? Why is, she's angry. Sarah has been away for a month at camp, and she comes back, and clearly she's done something because she's sort of avoiding Jordan. He's doing things for her, showing up at her house, lighting all these candles on the lake, and she's like, meh, I have cramps. I feel like, okay, clearly you cheated on him at camp. Like, even though the last time we saw her and him, Jordan had said, I love you, and she said, I love you, and now they're totally out of sync. I get it. Teenagers, 3 months can be a long time or a short time, depending on the relationship, but I don't know, really frustrating to watch. And then Natalie is losing it on John Henry. And so I'm sorry, like, this is so mean to say, but the women in this episode were being really frustrating. And I was like, who's writing this right now? Again, they all have valid reasons. Natalie adjusting to her time on this new Earth, having to be a different person, going to school with the people that she was best friends with on her Earth. Frustrating. I get it. Lois having to deal with seeing a girl that was her daughter on another Earth and not knowing how to handle it. Like, I like that resolution at the end when she finally comes out to Clark saying, look, I've been hating you, and this is why. I actually really liked that. I thought that was great. She admits it, and it's a smart reason. Like, I actually didn't see it coming, how she related it to her mom abandoning her. I thought that was really smart, actually. I was like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Very cool, like that. And so now at the end of the episode, I'm excited to see where they go with John Henry and Natalie living with Clark and Lois and the boys. I think that's going to be great. At least I hope it is. And you know what? We'll probably see Natalie don another Steel outfit, as I believe it's Natasha in the comics. Might be Natalie. I'm not sure. She was Steel for a while. So I'm excited about that. That'll be cool. Or you'll have John Henry and Natalie as Steels, and you'll have Jordan and Clark, and hopefully Jonathan gets his powers too. So yeah, cool stuff about that. But really, the big things to take away from this episode is there's been earthquakes happening, and you see that it is a fist punching through the earth, sort of like way, way below. And it's Doomsday. Like, there's nobody else, right? There's no one that's like as iconic. When Doomsday first showed up, for I think it was a good 4 issues, I can't remember, they just kept showing a fist punching something for a page. So it's the same thing. Like, that's exactly what it is. I'm excited. So here's the thing with Doomsday. As a Superman fan, the way they treated Doomsday on Smallville, I hated that they made him a human character or a human person, a Kryptonian personality where he was Davis Bloom, he's a paramedic, and then he would go Hulk style and become Doomsday, when he was like under stress or whatever. Hated that. That's not Doomsday. But I mean, it's not like that Sam Witwer, the actor, did a bad job. He's fine. And he was fine on Supergirl as well. He's a good actor, right? Nothing wrong with him. Just I didn't like that that's how they made Doomsday. Just like, I'm sorry, Doomsday was so wasted in Batman versus Superman. So dumb that they made him General Zod, his body cloned with Luthor, DNA makes this monster. It was just so bad. Just such a wasted opportunity. So, I'm excited that I'm gonna guess that he's gonna be punching the Earth for a good few episodes. I'm hoping it's a good, maybe half of the season. Who knows? The only problem with Doomsday is, I guess not the problem, but look, Doomsday is a Superman villain. The Justice League shows up, whatever incarnation. They did the death and return of Superman in 2 videos for DC animation, and that turned out really well. Superman is the last line of defense. Doomsday takes out the rest of the league, no problem. Now, if we do that in this show, because personally, I like that the only other Arrowverse or CWverse person was John Diggle. He showed up one episode, but that's it. I like that Superman and Lois has kind of been separate from the CW verse. I like that it's kind of been its own thing. I just think that's smart because, frankly, in the other CW verse shows, Superman wasn't treated that well. So unless they decide to bring back characters like the Flash and some of the Legends, or even Supergirl, bring her back, and they all get taken out by Doomsday, and it's down to Superman and Doomsday for a good full episode, 2 episodes. Just give us a knockdown, drag-out brawl between these two, and it's only down to him, and he takes down Doomsday. They both die, that's how it is in the comics. Fine. And I'd be really curious to see what it's like to have Superman die while he has kids. And maybe Jordan has to take up the role of Superman for a bit, covers his face or something. I don't know. I think that would be a cool thing to do. It just has to be done right. You have to do it that this Doomsday is relentless, is killing people. You don't have to show blood and all that stuff because obviously it's a TV show. This isn't a HBO, Game of Thrones where people can be bloodied up or whatever. You don't have to do that. But you have to show that Doomsday is a menace and that he is killing people no matter what. Nothing can stop him except Superman. Period. Please do that. Hey, you'll have John Henry throw his hammer from like across the world or something. Cool. Maybe you have Doomsday catch it. Something. I don't know. I don't mind him trying, but it's just got to come down to Superman and Doomsday. And then the other thing is, I kind of thought it was weird not to have Sam Lane at all in this episode. I don't know if he's back or not. I hope he is because I like that actor, Dylan Walsh. Is that his name? I can't remember. I'd like to have him back, but to have the new head of that, I'm blanking, but that government, that army, whatever. To have him taking students from the, there's an academy now and they're wearing Superman's crest. Interesting. And again, I love that one thing when Clark says, or Superman says to the lieutenant, he says, "You're asking me to pledge my allegiance to America when I pledged my allegiance to the world a long time ago." I love that. And I love that, Superman's new slogan or whatever is truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Look, I'm Canadian, and Superman has been and always will be my favorite character of all time. And I didn't mind, like, growing up, truth, justice, and the American way. I mean, Christopher Reeve said it in his movies, and I always interpret it as not like an American, we are imposing our ideals on you, like, I don't know, not as like super patriotic, just the fact that he represented everything that's good in America, in the US, and he wants to impose that, like, not impose that, but that's what he stands for, all the good that the US does, right? All the, like on Statue of Liberty, like, because you're tired, you're sick, you're weak or hungry. I'm not sure what's on the book itself, but all the good things that America stands for. So as a kid, I liked that, and I was like, that's perfect. That's fine. I get it. But I like that he said, because Superman is the world's greatest protector. They, mentioned that a few times in the last season, and yeah. But then the guy's saying, well, no, you gotta protect America first. So I am interested to see where that goes. Obviously, Superman will come to blows with some of the students, but I feel like there will be a good speech where he tells the students that, they have to save the world, not just America. Anyway, pretty solid first episode. I'm a little nervous for Jordan and Sarah. Obviously, Natalie is going to get with one of the boys. That's just happening because Jonathan was with a new girl this time, Candace. I don't think she was in the last season. So, yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. And, just excited to have Superman back on TV. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one.